Everyone, to another episode here. We were gonna go over there, weren't we? Let's see. Travel service research for the dawn. I want to see my dragon somewhere over here, so we do want to go down and then venture in that way. So I do think we need to do this first, though. Can't remember if it's this way or not. Maybe I'm confusing the other one. Whoopsie. Yeah, sure. I see you. Knew you were here somewhere. Are you kidding me? No. Get up there. Nope, out of the way. One. Okay, two. Okay. Okay, 4. 5. There we go. Really, you're gonna be messed up. Okay. That's better. Oh, I got an itch. A lover's promise, Olena. If you find this, you're still in the pavilion. Leave immediately. As I pass a band of armed men close by, I fear they may attack innocent travelers. Meet me instead in the old grove in the rice vine, where the prophet laurels grow. Your love, Dana. Well, I get one to go over by the heater, and then now I have another dog that's back out in the cold. I don't know. I give up. Trying to protect my puppies, but sometimes they have their own minds. A lion's pavilion. The Lion's Pavilion is welcome rest for weary travels through the dales. Its most prominently featured is the statue Muscled Valmont Empire slaying a dragon, the symbol of the dragon's destiny. The Valmont's fame subtly and grace clear emerge with the later generations. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. So I am recording this still on a Tuesday. I think I mentioned in the last one that we were going to go ahead and record Tuesdays and Wednesdays together. I don't have anything to do today other than sit here and play games and try to stay as warm as possible. It is, what does my monitor say, at 23. The sun's finally out. I did take a nap in between both of these, but I wanted to come back down, see how the house was warming up. We're a little bit up to 52 in the house now, but the upstairs where the heat travels is very nice. I expect kids to come down soon, but one's snuggled up into her room in blankets watching her phone and videos, and the other one is out cold yet. So, if he's gonna sleep, let him sleep. It's too cold to do anything else at this time, so. There we go. We'll go back and fight you in a moment. Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight you first, huh? Let's go fight these guys. Okay, we're alright with that. Why am I not hitting you? Alright. Okay, Andraste's strength. Andraste's path was difficult as was ours, but we did not falter as she did not, and we will be rewarded, just as she was. From a sermon given by Sister Enemy at the conclusion of the exiled march of the Dales. Okay, there's something here. The Widow's Woes. My Robert died last week, victim to the man who once wore colors of our beloved Empress. His remains were burned as our chantries bid, and his last wish was to have his ashes gathered on the plateau that overlooked the Great Wood. But bargains and traders, or bargains and traders have taken these woods, and I cannot fulfill his wishes. This is as far as I go, but there are good-hearted souls in the world, and I pray the Maker sends us one who may journey where I cannot. Adraste will look well upon one who hears a widow's plea. With a broken heart, Widow Karen. Oh, okay. We're still searching for up there. Okay. Jump. We'll get these quick. And I think I went the wrong way, yeah? Oh, I hear footsteps. Little ones. I mean, my son is awake. Good morning, Papa. Make sure you have socks. Good boy. You already do. Come here. Oh.
I got Diddy down here.
You thought Sissy was down here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is it cold down here? Make sure you bundle up. Yeah, your hands. Did you sleep until now?
I read with this.
Oh.
The weather.
Yeah.
And this.
I think Mom's phone just went off. We did.
Dad.
When does Caitlin shoot on Saturday? Yeah, that's Daddy. I believe she shoots at 8. Sorry, guys, you're gonna hear this here. Oh, don't do that. Go watch your show, baby. And as soon as I'm done recording here, we'll make breakfast, okay? I've been up very early. Very, very early.
Who wants this?
Huh?
Who wants this?
I'm making sure. Stop recording and change number of tracks currently combined. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can have some of that. But don't think that that's going to be just your meal. Candy is not a meal. Even though it's chocolate. Alright. Now that you guys have heard my daily life, ding, there it is again. Alright. I don't think we have anything. So we can get this at Skyhold. Iron, well, we'll work on that. I don't think you have anything for me, right?
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let's go get this. How's my inventory? We're still fairly well. So let's do this here. Ooh. Travel.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Who are these free men of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the
I
war,
think we already
tired
did
of
this.
fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the free men have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
One moment here. Just regular Earth 3D. I don't know, dear. Like, seriously. Let me look. Okay.
I need
Very
to be
well.
going.
Be safe.
Okay, now. Oh.
Any news, Inquisitor?
The Freemen have been defeated.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the free men gone, we can find a proper home. Argon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor,
I need to be going.
I'll be here.
Perfect. Bye. I just want to see what you got, and then I'm planning on going. Come on. Ooh, I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere.
I'm standing because of you.
Nope.
Give, and I'll always be grateful.
How did you end up in the Viridium mine?
Oh. We desperately needed supplies and tried to steal some from the freemen. The mine didn't seem well guarded, and I used to be in the militia in my home village. I don't know why we weren't killed. I do remember Sister Costeau talking about sending us to the Emprise de Lyon. Maybe I was mistaken. I can't imagine what they'd do with us there.
I hope things are going well.
The supplies we salvaged from Costeau's mine have been a great help. Thank you again for saving us.
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much. This is bold of me, but
Oops,
if I could have a moment.
Uh,
I'd like to know more about you and the rest of the people here.
Most of us are simple folk. Farmers, fishermen. Jolene over there is a smith. Just people trying to escape the war.
What else do you know about Fairbanks?
He is a good man. He found us when we most needed him. He kept us safe. He doesn't like to talk about himself, so I actually don't know much about him.
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work their fields, raise their brats. Most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof... Do you see what I'm saying?
Does Fairbanks know about this rumor?
He doesn't like it. And he won't let me discuss it. Stubborn ass.
This rumor about Fairbanks being noble, what do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Goodbye.
well, let's go talk to him. Oh, let's read this. Carla's journal. Carla writes mainly about life as Watch Reach. Her curiosity about Fairbanks is interest between details to descriptions of foraging conclusion. Watcher Reach, day 30. I saw Fairbanks looking at an old gold medallion as I walked past him. It bore the image of some kind of bird and the motto, "To the sun on blessed wings." Odd. Watcher Reach, day 51. The old elf Kaladar has such stories. He talks about how Fairbanks helped people even before the war. Cledidare says there's someone who thinks Fairbanks is actually a noble blood, not a commoner like he claims. I wonder if he has anything to do with the medallion. Watcher Reach, day 52. I pestered Calida some more. To make me stop asking, he told me the story of the Lamerate family. Lord Lamerate's only daughter fell in love with the chevalier in the service of Lord Gurgut's enemy, and ended up with his child. Lord Gurgut was furious and turned Bernice out of their home, then had her lover assassinated. Awful. Bernice never returned to her father and fled to the Dales. Her child was stillborn, but Lord Gus eventually regretted what he had done, and on his deathbed left all the lands and titles to her and all her offspring. Why would he have done that if he was certain the child died? Watchers Reach, day 56. I can't stop thinking about it. What if Fairbanks is really the Lambert baby? Imagine all the good he could do if he was a noble and inherited that fortune. But having him reinstated will take proof. After all, I've heard of the Council of Heralds. There can be no doubt. Maybe the medallion, but anyone could have a trinket like that. There could be something here in the Dales to help me prove it, but I wouldn't know where to start. Okay, now then, see what he's got to say to himself.
What is this now? Inquisitor.
There's a rumor circulating that you're of noble birth.
Ah, Clara, I told you not to pursue this. Pay that rumor no mind. I'm not noble, nor would I desire such.
I need to be going.
I'll be here.
Well, we can make him normal, or we can not make him normal. Did I say normal? Noble?
Good man,
Okay.
Fairbanks. Andraste's blessing, Inquisitor.
Yes, sir. Can I have that mushroom that's behind you? A midwife's journal. These time-worn diaries was found amongst more valuable items. It's bound in leather and has solid silver trim, which might be why it was saved. A few entries can still be made out. A 16 herring, 980. This has been the coldest winter I can remember. Even the river is frozen. No one should be out there, not in this blizzard. So you can imagine my surprise when there was a knock on my gate. A young woman. She's looking for Fairbanks Cottage. I go out. I say to her, "Nothing fair about this weather, but yes, you are at the right place." She threw back her cloak, and I see she is heavy. Less than 2 weeks away. Please help. She is almost in tears. I bring her into the house and sit her by the fire with some tea and slippers. She is young, not more than 20. Her hands are smooth. They have not seen a day of work in her life. Her clothes are travel stained but fine. The cloak must be worth at least 50 royals. Beautiful blue, trimmed with fox fur. Her name is Bernice, but she won't say more. Many girls come here not wanting to say who they are. I understand. 25 herring, 9-8. Bernice had the baby, a boy, healthy, full of hair. She named him Everstead. She tried to pay me with a heavy gold locket, a falcon on its face. I asked her what it was. It looked valuable. She says it's her father's, and she doesn't care to have it anymore. I tell her she might not, but her son might one day want to know where he is from. 1 Winter March 990. A new year, Bernice should be healthy enough to leave, but it's still cold and I just cannot turn her out. I will ask her to stay and be my assistant. I have needed help for a while. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. Clever girl, she will make a fine apprentice. Okay. Next. Excuse me, boys. Oh, I got an itch. Burr, 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 burr. It's funny we're speaking about winter and cold when we're at a record of being cold this year. Today's, anyway. An old painting. An old painting in a carven wooden frame. Paint has rubbed off in some places. Carved into the back of the frame, Lord Griffith Lamore. The portrait shows that the Lord as he must look over 40 years ago. His beard, a striking resemblance to Fairbanks. Whoops. Can I not travel? Oh, probably because I'm in... There we go. There we go. Yep. Why did I not know this door was here? The Parental War. Not many people take the road west into the Pernadale for the sake of the pleasure. Few living things inhabit the rocky countryside, save for the silver miners, wyverns, and an astounding pugnace breed of mountain goat. In the far-off days, the mountains around the city were full of dragons, and perhaps this was the first brought it to the attention of the Pentecost king. Certainly it was not the goats. Although the region has belonged to Navarra since the last blessed age, travelers here will find much that reminds them of a proto-Elysian town. A great carved depicting the lion slain the dragon adorns Paradale's gate, and many Elysian lions decorate the city's buildings. And there are still many citizens who cling to the hope that the Empress will restore the city to the Empire. Historians mostly agree that was not the dragons nor the silver, and certainly not the goats that began centuries of warfare between Olay and Nevada. It was Emperor Estein Walmart and the Pentagas. In 782 Storm, the Pentagas family, fresh on the throne again for the first time in generations and eager to build up the alliance lost by the Van Monodesny, approached the emperor to solidify a peace treaty through marriage. The emperor, who was under great pressure to produce an heir, set aside his empress of 17 years and wedded Princess Sora Pentegas, theoretically cementing a promise of peace and cooperation between Navarra and Olay. Promises are hard to keep. By 797 Storm, Sonora was still childless, and the emperor sent her to a cloister so that he might marry his mistress. As anyone other than Elite might have predicted, the Navarras took this poorly. Anger letters arrived in the imperial palace by the cartload. A small war party of Pentegas rode into Olay and reclaimed Princess Sorta, but the Navarrans did not take military action yet. They were strategic and knew to bid their time. In 846 Blessed, while most of the Elysian army was committed to a war in Ferelden, the Pentegas began their war against Olay. The Elysian rallied a defense and drove the Navarros from the Gaslene and the Arsens, but at the cost of much of their northern territories. Pernadale was lost and never recovered, a lingering sign that peace between the two nations was impossible. In the Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Olay, Heresy and Symbols. This book offers a comprehensive look of the well-known noble bloodline of Olay. Of interest are a few lines in the entry on the House of Lamarck. Amas de la Marque established this ancient house in the time of Emperor Cordus Dracan. Sadly, the bloodline ended with Lord Lamarck, who disowned his only daughter Bernice. The shield bears a falcon on the field of the sky blue and gold. The house motto is "To the Sun on the Blessed Wings." Okay, now. So most of the time I make him a noble because I think he would do better than the bastards in there now. But in this round, we are going to make sure that he becomes not a noble.
I hear you've been investigating my birth. You haven't found anything, have you?
You're the child of Lady Bernice Lamarck.
I know who I am. Will you give me what you found, please? Honestly, Clara's intentions are good, but she is young and idealistic. Clara believes that being noble gives you power, freedom. She's wrong. It is just another cage. She told you the story of Lord Giraud Lamarck. The man turned his back on his only child and murdered her one true love for appearances. I don't want to be entangled in that. I don't want Clara in it. Do you understand?
All right. Here's everything I found.
Thank you. This is best for everyone.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
No negative response. That is good. Okay. Now. Man alive. Got pretty upset with us, didn't he? Alright, let's turn in a bunch of stuff here. You okay, babies? I am not letting you out yet. I know you really want to, but it's really cold, honey. Go in the mudroom and do that, please. Alright. First is first here. I need to level up people. Oh. Oh, we can enable it. Alright, everybody's good. Stop.
I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adamant, but she was not with the other wardens. She studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for her. That sounds like a wise choice. I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else? Anything I should know? Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition. Anything I should know? I've nothing to report at the moment.
Very well.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. I went the wrong way. All right. It's okay. So this can go on anybody. Yep. You've got one on. Please don't freeze. You don't have anything. You have one. That's good. Good. Coal should be emptied. Good. You got one. You got one. You should have one. And you should have one. Okay.
Serve the Lord.
Stop doing that. good. Only those. Still need those. Okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. Not quite there yet. You're good. Not quite there yet. Okay. So what we got yet? So these are all unlocked. These look all unlocked. You all look unlocked. Okay. Good. Huh. I don't know. Alright. Oh. Holy balls, Batman. I am freaking cold. And yes, I'm gonna complain. Oops. Excuse me. Contact Hero of Ferelden. None of our agents have seen the Hero of Ferelden, but our normal work led us to scattered references of her passing through the area, but it'll take a serious commitment of resource. But we could attempt to contact her. Sister Rennie? At your command, I will attempt to make contact.
Let's see what we have.
Sister Liliana, Hero Ferelden made contact. She left a letter to deliver to the Inquisitor as well as good news from her travels. That might be of use. We have included them in the missives. Your in service, Sister Regine. Something like that.
Let us begin. Inquisitor. Let us begin. At your service.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Josie.
Let us begin. Let us begin.
I'm not doing that one yet. The forest has rare herbs that we should. Okay. This is just resource.
Let us begin.
Thank you to you and the help of Inquisition reinforcements. Order is returning to the Dales. The freemen are clearing out, leaving behind their camps and all their valuables they stole from the noble homes here. Perhaps the Inquisition has plans for what we've recovered. Your ally, Fairbanks. The assistants of nobles often have more than interact worse. Somewhere in the clutter, we will find an advantage, something to hold over someone else. I say we use it as bait in one form or another and see who bites. The Freemen's amassed fortunes come from abandoning noble mansions. Returning everything to its rightful owners will earn a significant goodwill. I say we seize the freemen's ill-gotten gains and put it good use for the Inquisition. Begin by reinforcing Fairbanks' new camp, turn it into a base of operations that can be used for our own soldiers.
To work?
A message from Fairbanks. Everything we found has been turned over to the Inquisition for your use as see fit. Thank you again, Inquisitor. Looks like Fairbanks was good on his word. The freemen were helping the Red Templars smuggling red lyrium through the Dales. In exchange, they received gold and supplies, which was to go towards the furtherance of their cause. Their hopes were fueled, then exploited. We can end this by drawing out the Red Templars responsible for encouraging the freeman activity. Cullen. The Red Templars know we've taken out their leaders, but the freemen were all over the Dales. We'll propose a surveying freemen cell and reestablish connections with the Red Templars, asking for a meeting to receive further instructions. The Red Templars have already sent reinforcements to the Emerald Graves to protect the operation there. We can capture some of these reinforcements, deny them lyrium long enough, and they'll talk. Okay, Colin. We have the name of the Red Templar lieutenant who was dealing with Manafet and the free men. Carl. He is expected to be at the Lion's Balloon 2 days from now. Do what it is necessary to stop him, but for my sake, make it quick. I knew him once, a long time ago. Colin. Did you really? I don't remember that. Okay. That's where we need to go. hit the wrong button. All right. There's more. I like elf fruit. That's not funny that it was just there and I missed it. I don't need that either. I don't need that either, but that's okay. Alright guys, this is where we're going to end it. And next time we'll start opening some more map. Start clearing some of these out. And head to the rest. Alright guys, bye now.